Not the best. I wish I had done a lot better than what I did, but I mean, I can only learn from it, so just gotta take this and run with it, like move on.
On the touchdown, can you go back and say what happened?
Just bad eyes. Thought I was getting the out, drove the out, and he just stuck it up and should have finished the play though.
Micah said a couple weeks ago, he was like, I'm glad we have all of this preseason time because we want to make the mistakes now, not during the season. How valuable is it to be able to learn something like this during this part of the year?
It's very important. I think that was my first time getting scored on, so now I know what it feels like. It's definitely important just being able to go out there and make the mistakes early and just now I just got to learn from it and erase it from my game.
You mean first time in the preseason or first time?
Preseason.
In your entire life?
Oh, no, not at all.
Any nervousness for either one of you guys for Tuesday, or you guys feel like you've done enough, even though your draft picks and all those kinds of things? What do you think?
I mean, I believe in God, so I mean, I did all I could, and then I'm gonna leave it up to God. You know, God don't make no mistakes, so I put my best foot out there, and then whatever happens, happens. But I'm gonna leave it all up to God.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I mean, we'll just see where it takes us. Tuesday, if I'm in the building on Thursday, then I made the team. If I didn't, then just got to move on.
What's the biggest adjustment for both of you guys from obviously came from the college game to up here? The biggest.
The biggest adjustment I would say is just the speed of the game. You know, a lot of pre-snap reads and post-snap reads, a lot of communication. Because you know, in college, it's fast-paced. You know what I'm saying? You line up, you get on the ball. But in the NFL, you got smart quarterbacks out there that know what you're in, making checks and stuff, and then you just got to communicate on defense because the better defense is when everybody talking, know what everybody's doing.
How did the interception feel, and what did you see?
It felt pretty good, just getting my first one. We was just in two-man, and thanking the D-line, they got back there, forced the tip ball, and I was just able to get my hands on it.
Did you go say something to Rondell after that, being like, thanks to me after that?
I actually didn't even know who it was. I just seen the ball tip, and then I just caught it.
What's the emotion going through your mind at that moment?
It's my first one. Like, it's crazy, but, I mean, leaving it all up to God, thanking God for that one.
There's always going to be adversity in the NFL. You had some days out this week. You got back to practice, then you have the interception. What does it mean to you that you were able to show the coaches, regardless of what's happening during the week, that's what I can do?
It means a lot, you know. Like my coaches always say, you got to be ready when your number is called all the time. So, you know, no matter the situation is, it's next man up always mentality. So you just got to be ready for the opportunity and then make the most of it.
Were you nervous, having had to go into the COVID protocol as a close contact, that you might not have had the opportunity today to be cleared in time to play?
I was a little nervous, but Jim was able to get me back out, and I thank him for that. So it went pretty well.
What has been the process like for y'all learning this defensive scheme, and what's something you feel like you've got a handle on now that you didn't when you got to training camp?
I would say I think the coaches did a pretty good job of just kind of bringing us in and making sure we learned the playbook, just countless extra hours, extra rookie meetings. So I think at first it was just picking it up, and then now it's just putting it all together, the communication, and then going out there and executing the defense.
Yeah, and like he said, the communication. But in my situation, it was kind of the same defense I had in college because Coach Quinn worked under Muschamp, so it's kind of the same concepts. But now you just got to it's different words and different terminology, so now you just got to put it all together and understand it. But I would say the communication and then the extra meetings has been very helpful.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
No problem.